Back to the charts with Big Boss Crypto, bringing on a day trading analysis on Bitcoin and on Avax. Today we're going to take a look at the double top formation possibly coming up for Bitcoin and what that might mean for us. And we're going to take a look at Avax pump. Let's look at the charts. So if we zoom out a bit and see where we are on the market maker structure for Bitcoin, we can see that we created this double bottom formation around 15k. First leg up, first retrace, second leg up, second retrace. Currently we are in our third and final wave up, and we had a little bit of a drop from 44.7k down to 40k. We're currently slowly climbing to the upside again. We have created two volume candles which hasn't been recovered yet here at 45.5k approximately, where we could tap into, create this double top formation. And when we break this local low right here at $40,295, that is where we could say it is a double top formation confirmation. When we close below it, and then we could start the process of going to the downside in 3 steps, as you can see right here, because the market maker always does like this, and people are feeling greedy at the moment, so we could see a bit of a retrace to the downside again in 3 steps. And the targets to the downside is first and foremost down to 30k, break that, 28k, and then we could go all the way down to 25k again, or even lower, because we have volume candles even further down below at 20k and 17k. But that could happen only if we have a black swan event, which could happen, you know, it happened before, it could happen again. But the closest target to the downside is 30k, and a lot of people will get bearish, and it will flush out most of the retail traders coming in late, buying at prices above 35k. So I do think it's very possible that it might happen pretty soon to flush out basically the paper hands, and we could get to 30k, and that would get them out, flushed out. It's only a 15k move almost, and that will flush out most of them. So yeah, be prepared for that, but we need to see the double top formation confirmed before we get that signal that we could go as low as 30k. So wait for that. We still haven't done it yet, so we have some movements to go before we can claim that, yeah, we're reversing. Looking at the news events for this week, we can see we have the consumer confidence coming out today. We have the GDP numbers coming out from the US tomorrow as well, in unemployment claims. So those are the big news for this week. Next week is bank holidays. The movements are going to be pretty small during next week and the week after that because of Christmas and New Year's. So if anything's going to happen, it's going to happen this week. If nothing happens, then well, you can wait until next year for big moves. And if you look at the liquidation map, we can see here a liquidation cluster here at 43k, and yeah, that could be taken pretty soon. We have volume candle right there as well, and if we reverse from that point and move towards the 40k area, well, then we have a double top formation. And if we get that, you can see here big clusters at 33k, 36k, and at 30k as well, where we have that big volume candle. So that's pretty interesting. More money is to the downside, but in the near term, we can see more money is to the upside, especially around 43.6k. Make of this what you want. Now let's take a look at Avax. Wow, Avalanche is moving to the upside and isn't stopping ever since we created this double bottom formation around $11, which he pointed out on his channel. We've seen huge moves to the upside. Not many people was expecting this kind of a rise to the upside so quickly. And yeah, as you can see, we still haven't had a real retrace yet. We have this first one from $25 down to $18, $19, and then we moved steadily to the upside. So we're waiting for the second retrace, which is gonna happen pretty soon, possibly if Bitcoin drops to the downside as well. But the closest target to the upside then is at $51. We're currently at $42. We had a volume candle here in the $40 zone. which I pointed out in my last day trading update, and we grabbed that pretty quickly. So the next target to the downside could be down to, let's say, $25 approximately, and then we could move all the way up to $65, $66 before we create a bigger double top formation and move to the downside in a bigger steady move. But yeah, until then, $64 could be the target to the upside, but the close one is here at $50. So if we break that $50 zone, $64, $66 is the next target before I think we'll create this double top formation and reverse to the downside, going possibly down to $16 again, because we have big volume candles to the downside, as you can see. But Avax, great project, great moves. So if you've been trading this coin, congratulations to you. But yeah, let's wait for a retrace, and then we could move up to $64 again before we make up our mind. None of this was financial advice. This was just for educational and entertainment purposes only. This was Big Boss Brother number 2. Have a good one. Big Boss out.